Newcastle's 7, Kevin Keegan, is out, but there's McDermott and Waddle. Back in Denmark, an amazing 60% of the total population tune in live to watch these pictures.
Newcastle now coming forward once more, but Bullivant getting it away. Clark beaten by Simonsen. He's on his way. He's got Hales up as well. That's a ball played perfectly for Hales. Back again for Simonsen, and just wide of that Newcastle goal. But a brilliant break there between Simonsen and Hales. The first ball from the Dane coming up now. He looked up, he saw Hales, played to perfection there to feet. Hales looked up again. Simonsen to continue his run, but the ball finished up, not hit properly, and just wide. Waddle taking it off Gale's foot as Gale was about to shoot, but Waddle trying to curl it, but hit it straight at keeper Nicky Jones. Gale shoved in the back by Clark. Free kick for Charlton. Trying to put it to the head of McAllister, which he does, and Hales is there! My word, that nearly worked. A thumbs up from McAllister, because that was an inch-perfect free kick hit by Lesberry, and a good jump by McAllister. Hales was in there with the touch, outside the post by a fraction. Waddle heading it on. Gale trying to make something of it. Elliott there. Newcastle throw. Hales coming deep. Played nicely into the path of Robinson, and now Bullivant. Simonsen's away on the right touchline. Bullivant trying to pick him out. That's a lovely ball from Terry Bullivant. Played inside by Simonsen for Harris, who gets it. Curtis bonking it into the middle, but Edworth getting it away as far as Hazelwood. Hales there for number 10, and then for McAllister. 1-0. So Don McAllister just back into the side after that long layoff from injury as Hales plays it into the middle. It was touched on by Robinson, half knocked away by Carr, and then pushed in by the number 4, Don McAllister. Very to Hazelwood. Robinson took too long to consider it, but then Simonsen almost put Robinson in as Martin in turn took too long to make his clearance. Berry could spell this for Charlton. Robinson's onside. A good break by him. So Robinson for Charlton. Played across there for Hales. And knocked over the top by Harris. Unlike Hales not to get a more positive header than that one. A glancing one, but it fell for Harris. Hit it first time on the volley over the top. Elliott. Wharton. Ferris, beaten by Curtis. Full advantage played there by the referee, though, as Curtis finds Simonsen. Good little piece of dribbling this. Good dogged piece of play there by the Dane. Down he goes. And Hale surely offside, but it went wide in any case. And the Simonsen run was really quite electric. I suppose at the end they were even looking up and thinking they might have got a penalty out of it. Past one, and a real bit of determination from the little man. There's not much of him, and they may have thought themselves a little unfortunate maybe even not to get a penalty, but Hale's clearly offside as he comes to turn the ball wide. Elliott's up his fellow defender on the far side of the penalty area, but it goes towards Hales, and in the end Elliott was coming in fast, and it must have just nicked off a Newcastle player because it provides Charlton with the corner. A few anxious faces in that Newcastle 6-yard area. As Seamanson and Robinson go across there, it's with Robinson. He can play it again for Alan Seamanson. And a shot, and a great goal by Seamanson! Well, that will delight the Valley fans. Superbly taken goal after Robinson had played the corner to him. Through the crowd, beyond Carr, into the net, and Charlton leading 2-0. Martin played back again for McCreary. And McDermott. And, well, that wasn't far from being an own goal. Either off Elliott or from Curtis. In fact, it was Harris who very nearly got Nicky Johns in trouble. Bullivant. Harris. Seamanson wide on the right. Bullivant. Harris. Nice little bit of play there by Robinson. Berry come up from the back. Curtis. A little chip there for Seamanson. That was a well-played ball by Curtis. And Seamanson's got it back beautifully. And an offside this time against the Dane, and a free kick to Newcastle. Morton to Clark. Anderson. Again, McDermott on his way. Very much more forward now in the second half. And a header. Oh, off the post. Well, young Paul Ferris very nearly got in with a goal there. Only 17, and he must have thought just for a moment that was going to nick off the post into the back of the net, but that's the sort of luck Newcastle are having overall with the injury problem they've had. And then Ferris, left free, headed the ball against the post. Waddle, I think it was, tried desperately to get the rebound in, but Charlton got it away. Waddle, McCreary. Carney, he's got McDermott there as well. Anderson and Gale away wide on the right. McDermott once more. Stopped by Berry. Now here's Bullivant. Had a big influence on the middle of the field. The battle there this afternoon. Seamanson, the ball coming nicely for him. And he beats Wharton and finds Harris with a good ball. Not content with that, he's really making strides into that Newcastle penalty area. Curtis. Played again for Seamanson. Now, what will he do? Oh, very nearly scored. Well, he's fast gaining a public here, there's no doubt about it. Tempting the defender to come in, and it needed a fingertip save from Kevin Carr. Bullivant again for Charlton. And a corner. Paul Elliott, the big number 5, in there again. Both he and Bullivant, in fact, start 3-match suspensions after this game, which will disrupt them a little bit, because there's no doubt about it that Elliott at the back and Bullivant in the midfield have had quite an impression on this game. 10 minutes remaining, a corner again for Charlton, and Bullivant hitting it straight at Elliott. Deflected for Hales. Oh, and a good save by the keeper. Hales normally makes sure there, and it was a tremendous little toe poke with a real economy of effort. But equally, it was a good piece of keeping. Boom, there, and a good save. Anderson. Newcastle's throw. Elliott, strong and powerful and excellent timing. Good play there by Wharton. Now Hedworth. Thanks to playing just his second game, he's only 18. McDermott has played considerably more. And What an amazing moment. That's as near to an own goal as you'll get. And Les Perry, having just been booked, his heart will be bumping now, because it was a good cross in from Terry McDermott. And what about that for crashing the ball against your own post and out again, and Nicky Johns was onto it. Still 2-0.